Well, if I tell you that there's an opportunity that you can take advantage of just by mastering the art of buying and selling. And maybe this tip will help those people who are thinking of getting into this market as a business, or those people who want to get in this market if they want to do some sort of extra curriculum. So I'm going to give you tips and ways of mastering the art of buying and selling. First of all, let me start by introducing myself. My name is Kevin, and I've been doing this for quite some time, and I feel I have some tips that you can use if you really want to explore this network or this industry. What I wanted to talk about this time to start with is the supply and demand. If you were to do anything on this buying and selling, and specifically, this is not for trading. So just to make you understand that this is not for trading, because also in trading there's buy and selling. So this is not what I'm trying to talk about. But what I'm trying to tell you is when you're trying to sell your personal items, or you are in business and you try in the business of trading and you want to sell these items, the items that you are venturing on. So you have to master the art of supply and demand. What I meant by supply is for you to understand how many people in your industry are supplying the same thing. So if there are so many people who are supplying the same thing, it's going to affect your market. So it's basically a good idea for you to understand how many people are supplying the same thing in your market. And on the demand side, it's for you to understand the items that you're supplying or the items that you bought. Do you have the right market for you to be able to sell to them? So you don't just go and import things into the country and then you expect things will work out, without you minding about the market. So I'll advise you that you get to check on the demand of the items you want to sell. For my case, I'm going to introduce to you the second-hand market. For me to be able to sell to you the items that I sell, and this is second-hand stuff, I have to look at the supply. Who are these other people who are also selling the item? That would include auctioneers, they would include individual people, because they can just decide to sell their personal items. They are also affecting the supply in my industry. And therefore, I'll put all these things into consideration. So there are also those other times when you find yourself, you have so many suppliers. Everyone wants to sell just because they want to raise some cash. And there's also this time whereby you have less suppliers in the market. So personally, I'll be able to take advantage of the market and watch out on areas that I can explore. Another point that I wanted to add on to this, which is very crucial, is on the market dynamics. Like right now as I'm talking, the market has really changed. You find that within the country or the space you're operating in, the market can be affected by the likes of the dollar rates. So if the economy is going on the other side, whereby the dollar has affected the market, you'll find that not so many people are importing stuff. And this means that it's also affecting the supply of these items in the market. Right now, as I'm talking, the dollar is at almost 150, just to give you an example. So this means that importers who are importing household items are no longer importing at the rate they were doing before. So this means that right now, people would decide to go and look for items on the second-hand market. And that's what we are experiencing as Corido. So I'd tell you that you should be able to look at the market dynamics, see other items which are affecting your industry for you to take advantage of. So the good timing for this is for you to research and understand when is the right time to make certain moves in your industry. The point number 3 that I'm going to add on this is on the market research techniques. Like I had mentioned before, you need to be ahead of things. You need to be ahead of information. You need to be ahead of other competitors. You need to be ahead of what is happening in your market or in your industry. But here I am talking to you about buying and selling. So therefore, you have to find ways to be able to know what is it that you need to know on the selling side and what is it that you need to know on the buying side. So for my case, where I'm going to talk on the second-hand market is we at Corido, we are able to research and get feedback from our clients. These clients are giving us good feedback for us to use whenever we are going out to purchase items and whenever we're going out to sell to our clients. So basically what you need to do is to find ways of getting market information. What you can do for your case is for you to get feedback from your own clients. Clients can explain to you if this item is currently expensive, if this item has reduced, if this item is still in the market. So other players who can give you information for you to use is your competitors. So you basically go to your competitors, look what they do, and you get your data right for you to use for your own research. Another place that you can get also market information is from media, from articles that are going around. You can actually use this for yourself to be able to get much information. So basically, for you to be able to be successful in the buying and selling, please go ahead and research on the things you need as tools. Last but not least, let me not end this video without talking about Corido Marketplace. It's an amazing brand that I want to introduce to you what it does best. Corido has been a player in the buying and selling of household items, which I feel it would be good for you to just go there and explore more about its services. What Corido does for this case is to help homeowners to dispose their household items easily, fast and secure. So it's the right place for you to be able to go and try and explore the services from Corido. And also another thing that is amazing about Corido is that they have an agency program that is currently going on, whereby if you know you cannot be able to do all this exercise by yourself, you will get help from the Corido agents. So this is all I want to say about Corido, and I feel that you're going to take your time to look at what they do. You can visit the site www.corido.co.ke, or you can call the numbers on the description below for you to be able to access to their services. For those people who like just visiting this physical location, I have good news for you, because there's a place for you to just go to Corido store and be able to see all the amazing products they have. So the physical location is at Amboseli Road. Just Google Corido Marketplace on your map. It will lead you directly to the place. So Amboseli Road is in Lavington. You can easily access it from any place in town. There are those people who'd like to ask us more questions. Just feel free to access our comment section. Just send your questions and we'll be able to answer in our next video. Thank you. See you next time.